Good morning, folks. Here's a quick little video on how to get started using Mathspace. So go to mathspace.com and you get here, and so you're going to log in. Okay? And you do that, and then the next thing it's going to do is ask you to create a temporary password. I would pick something easy because it is something that you will be sharing with your EF so that they can log in and check up on you to see how you're doing. And then you'll get to here. My name is test student, hence the word test, but your name will show up there instead. And then what you'll do is click on start, and it'll show you what you have to do. So there's 3 lessons for this week. Some weeks there might be fewer, or some weeks there might be more. We'll see. And you can click on any of them. I'm just going to click on the top and then work my way down. Don't click on this. That'll take you to a whole bunch of stuff that you can work on, but these are the ones that I've assigned. So I'm going to click on this first one. And it's just adding and subtracting some positive and negative numbers. Now if you feel like you can do these, great, go ahead and do them. So I'll do this first one here, and the answer is 8. And I'm going to keep working. And so then you click continue and you can keep going. But let's say you're not quite sure. The last problem here had a little video button that you could have clicked to watch a video. Or you could click on this one here and it'll give you a hint, which you can read, and maybe that'll help you work through the problem. And if not, you can keep clicking on the hints until you do. Now you will also have the option of downloading an app to do this problem, where you can use the touchscreen on your tablet or your phone to actually write the problem with your finger instead of typing it in like you would on a computer or a Chromebook. So let me do that one there. So another thing too is when you're working through these, there's these tabs up here at the top. So they changed this a tiny bit from last year, but this middle one is lesson, and I would highly recommend, now this stuff that we're doing right now is probably review for most of you, but I would highly recommend in the future when you start a problem set to click on this lesson box, and that'll take you to a lesson. And you'll notice here there's some stuff you need to read to get through, and you'll read that. And I'm not going to read it to you right now, but you can read it to get some ideas of what you're doing. And then there's some practice problems, and the nice thing about the practice problems is that there's a video for each one to explain it. And for the most part, these were done by Australians, so they'll have a little bit of a funny accent, but they're all great explanations and they should be very, very helpful. So once you finish this assignment, it'll take you to the next one, and then same thing, you work your way through it, click on the lesson tab, and to get back to the lesson, I guess we'll click on this back arrow here, and you'll keep working through it, and this green bar here is your status bar, and you'll keep going until it says you don't need to anymore, and then you can start the next one. So again, click on the button to start the lesson, the problem set. If you feel like you can work through it, great. I would still highly recommend you go up here to the lesson tab and click on it and work your way through it. So I hope that's enough to get you started. If you have any questions, please let me know. Again, my email is something that you should have, and I will be in touch. Thank you.